When you're buying a house, you have to recognize that you're not always going to get 100% of what you want, right? And most of the time, in order to get most of what you want, you're going to have to give up something else. So this is what I like to call the 80% rule. So what do I mean by that? For example, when I was trying to buy my first house and I was looking at various properties that were on the market, I personally came to this realization. Every single house is going to have its pros and cons. Every single house that you want is going to have a big yard, but it can have a small house, or maybe it's a small house, but it's going to have a big yard, or it might be a low price, but it needs a lot of work, or maybe it's in good shape, but it's at a high price, and it can have a bad layout that's flexible, or it's going to have a good layout, but there's not much flexibility to it, or maybe it's going to have a bunch of privacy, but it's going to be hard to get to, or it's going to be easy to get to, but you don't have a lot of privacy, right? Your neighbor's looking in, and the list goes on. And a lot of times it's just the price versus whatever. You can live in this neighborhood, but it costs more, and you can have a bigger house, but it costs more sometimes, and that's the variable. So here's why I wanted to bring this up. When you're searching for the right home, you should plan ahead. You should write out the needs versus the wants of what you're looking for. You should categorize and organize these details before your search and adapt it accordingly. Like anything else, the grass might be greener on the other side, but you should be sure that you aren't missing out on the right house over searching for the perfect home that might not actually exist.